Hi everyone, in this video we are talking about Fragen, which is W questions in German. Okay, so till now we have learned a lot and I think you all are enjoying the course. So let's dive in together and I hope you will make this topic also clear for you. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and let's see it together. So when we talk about Fragen, guys, it's nothing but W questions. That means questions or the words that starts with W. Okay, interrogative words. So when we talk about what in German is nothing but was. Okay, for example, if you want to say what do you eat, okay, so what is nothing but was. Or if you want to say what are you professionally, so was sind sie von Beruf. What is sind is are, sie is you, von Beruf means professionally. So was sind sie von Beruf. Was is nothing but what. Okay. Then we have next is why. So why is nothing but warum. Warum. Okay. If you want to say why did you not come? So warum is why. Okay. So if you want to say why are you happy? You can say warum bist du glücklich. Now if you see here guys, I have used for are you sind sie here. But for are you here, I have used bist du. Why? Because du is you informal. Okay? Because du is you informal and sie is you formal. Okay, so if you want to say somebody, your friends or your family to whom you're informal, like why are you happy? So you have to use do, which is you informal, which is in Hindi similar to like tu, okay, or tum. Now with do, whenever we talk about are, we always use with do bist, and with z, we always use are as sind. Okay, so with z we always use r as sind, and with do we always use r as bist. This is why we have bist, do and sind sie above. Now when we talk about the time when, so for when it is very simple. For when we have for when we have wann. Okay, so if you want to say when they go, it's wann gehen sie. Okay, so when we talk about when in terms of the time, we always use one. Then we have who is where. So if you want to say who are you, so again are you, if it's informal you will use bist du, if it's formal then you will use sind sie. So where sind sie means who are you formally, and where bist du means who are you informally. Okay, then we have whom. Whom is when. So if you want to say whom you love, so it's when liebst du. Okay, when liebst du. Whom is when. Then we have how, which is very important, right? Which is we. So if you want to say how old are you, so it's wie alt. Alt means old. Bist du. Wie alt bist du. Now again, if you want to say somebody formally, it is wie alt sind sie. So wie alt bist du and wie alt sind sie. Now for woher means where from. Okay, so woher means where from. If you want to say somebody where do you come from, it is woher kommst du. So whenever we talk about woher, we are always asking that somebody coming from somewhere to our side. Okay, for example, if I'm saying I come from India, that means I came from India towards like to Germany, right? So that means there is always an action from point A to B towards us, like the person who is asking. Okay, so woher kommst du or woher kommen sie? Ich komme aus Indien. I come from India. Okay, then we have wohin. Wohin means not just where, but wohin means where to. Woher means where from. So if I'm saying where are you going, that means that person is going away from me, right? Like away from me from point this to somewhere else. Okay, so when I want to say somebody where to, I will say wohin gehen sie. Wohin means where are you going? That person is moving away. So if I am going maybe to Frankfurt, I will say ich gehe Ich gehe nach Frankfurt. Okay, I am going to Frankfurt. So that's about these. Then you have how much. So for how much, we have we feel. We feel means how much. So how much does a bicycle cost? We feel kostet ein Fahrrad. Okay, we feel kostet ein Fahrrad. Then you have how many, which is wie viele. So guys, feel and feeler. Feel means much and feeler means many. Okay, so wie viele Kinder hast du? How many children you have? Then we have how often, wie oft. Okay, wie oft spielen sie? How often you play. Okay, so these are some of the way Fragen that we have. Then the next one that we have is which is Welche. Which language do you speak? Welche Sprache sprichst du? Okay, so now let's revise all of them again. Was is what? Warum is why? Wann is when? Where means who? Then we have when means whom. Wie means how. Woher means where from, not just where. Where from. Wohin means where to. Okay, wohin means where to. Then we have how much. So how much is we feel. Then we have we feeler, how many. Wie oft means how often. And then we have welche. Welche means which. Okay, I hope all of these W words are clear to you and they are super important when we form any question. Okay, so just remember these words in your mind and always try to make questions remembering these words. I hope this course and this video is helpful for you. See you in the next one. Till then, ciao.